time to make history starts right now.
What's going on, everybody? This is No Games, Just Sports, the Sports Gamer. Thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate it. If you like what you hear, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Okay, so I know the reason why Madden is broken. It comes down to three things. I know you're thinking, like, what are those three things? Okay. So I've broken them down to three sections. So the number three reason why Madden is broken, and it is simply because there's no competition. Absolutely no competition for EA Sports. And because there's no competition, there's no inspiration for greatness. They're stagnant. I mean, if you look at the game over the past 10 years, it is simply copy and paste, rinse and repeat. I mean, even let's take the last 3 years, right? Madden 20, 21, 22, 23. Absolutely copy and paste. It's the same lukewarm, generic game. And it's the simple details that is the issue. I mean, outside of the fundamentals of the game, which is a whole nother can of worms, but just the details, for me at least, like when you go to a practice, right? Just in Madden 23, they've introduced the practice jersey for the quarterback, but everybody else is wearing their uniforms, which is crazy, but that's besides the point. But if you look at the practice facility, every team has the exact same facility. And now you're thinking, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal in the sense of you're looking for realism. You're the simulation. You have the exclusive right to the National Football League. So what that means, you have the NFL at your disposal. You have all those teams' facilities. You have all of that. You can get all of that done. And every team can be unique to its own team, its own city. And it's not. It's weak. It's absolutely weak. I mean, they don't have to work hard. We have no idea. At the end of the day, we have no idea what's going on behind closed doors, right? We can only speculate as a community from what we hear and what they say and what they do. But when the final product hits the market, the speculations become almost reality. It's like, what are they doing over there? I know they've taken a lot of their team members and they moved them on to other projects. For the college football game that's coming out, they've moved a lot of their staff over to that. And then when they were doing Madden 22, they took a lot of staff from that and moved it to Madden 23. And even then, it's still broken. It's still broken. And this is the same game that they said the most polished version. So basically, it's almost like they're buying time with a lie. You're going to get caught. You're busted, but you're buying time. That's what I get out of that. And number two, this is the number two reason. Wrong people, wrong place. Think about that. What developers do they have there that either are qualified or educated to be in that position? Now, I'm not a game developer. I've never developed a game. I never built a game, so I have no idea what goes into it, but I'm definitely sure there's a lot of education that goes into it. And I know we all pick on Clint Oldenburg. He's the forefront of Madden as of right now. He's a producer. He's always talking about the game, talking about the good things. It's awesome, all these great things. He's a former NFL player. Well, he's never really started. I think he started 2 games, I think, out of his career. If you look at his stats, he bounced around like year after year after year before he finished in the CFL. So, I mean, granted, he was there. He made it to the league. A lot of people can't say that. I've never been to the league. I don't have the size for it. He has, but saying that, um, the education to get into that type of industry is more than what he has. Clint Oldenburg has a technical journalism from Colorado State University. It's a bachelor's in journalism. What? And he's a producer for EA Sports Madden NFL. Think about that. Think about that. You need a complete degree in game design, computer science, business, or digital media to be a producer for a gaming company. And not to pick on Clint like we always do, but he's the one at the forefront. He's the one in our faces talking about the game all the time. He has no business being a producer of a major AAA company. He has no business being a producer over any game for that matter. I'm sorry, Clint, you need to get out of the way, man. You think you know everything about football, and you may know a hell of a lot more than the average person. But according to what I see in your game, I don't see anything what I see on Sundays, Thursdays, Mondays. Every game in your game, Clint, is exactly the same. It's generic, it's copy and paste, and it's absolutely weak. And then the number one reason why Madden NFL is broken, and this might surprise you, it's EA Sports itself. It's the company itself that has put itself in this position. I mean, they're still using Frostbite because Frostbite is an EA engine. It started out with Battlefield and shooters, and now they developed it to put it into other markets like, Madden, NHL, and FIFA and all that. But it was not originally designed for anything other than a shooter game. I think they're on Frostbite 3, I think, for Madden NFL 23. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think. But it's originally an outdated engine. And from what I've read and the research that I've done, Frostbite has been proven to be a difficult engine to work with from what I've read. And like I said, I'm not a game designer. I don't know what goes into it. But I can tell you, it's what they're using right now does not work. And the game, it shows glimpses of beautiful scenes every now and again. And that's being generous. That's being generous. EA Sports, they don't, other than they're using outdated engines, they don't want to move away because remember, Frostbite is an EA product through DICE. So they don't want to, bring anything else in. They're stubborn and they're going to do it their way. And that brings me to another point, my final point. EA Sports and EA itself does not listen to their specific communities, whether it be Battlefield, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be EA Sports, Madden, NHL, FIFA, or whatnot. They don't listen to the feedback. Call of Duty is the beta is out right now for Call of Duty Warfare 2. They have an open beta. They want their gamers' feedback. to make the game better. Does it have flaws? Every game has flaws. Every single game will have issues. That's just a part of it. But they want your feedback. Madden does closed betas because they want feedback from the people who are going to praise the game, get the game hyped, get the Twitter feed going crazy, right? And then when it gets released, it's the same buggy mess. The same mess. EA needs to get out of its own way. They are a problem within itself. I mean, how can you not listen to the community? I mean, there's so many videos, so many people posting. I'm not talking about posting all the glitches and the crappy gameplay, but I get you can't see every wish list, but do you even look at wish lists that people put up? Do you even get feedback from the community, EA Sports? It doesn't seem like you do, because every year, whatever minute changes you do, it either messes the game up or it results in barely anything changing. And when are we as a community going to say, this is ridiculous, man? This is insane. The definition of insanity is repeating the same process, expecting a different result. And that's Madden in a nutshell right now in its state. There's no competition for EA Sports and Madden to fight to become better like it was back in the early 2000s when NFL Fever, NFL Game Day, 2K was out, NFL Blitz. There's no competition for them to want to put any effort into it. You know, they're like that buddy you grew up with. You both grew up poor. You both had your things. He found money through the lottery or a dying family member, and he changes. Everything about him just changes. That's EA Sports. They got that exclusive contract, that exclusive license with the NFL, and everything changed from that moment on. And until that changes, until the NFL wakes up and sees the issue that EA Sports does not replicate what is happening on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays, nothing's ever going to change. We can do hashtag drop EA, hashtag drop EA. We can do that all day long. But until the NFL says, hey, you're not representing us like our fans want, nothing's going to change. And that sucks, because I know a lot of people in this community are craving a quality sports titled game. I know we're all excited about the college football, but it's made on the same engine as Madden. So do we expect anything different? Unfortunately, probably not. And that sucks in itself. That's brutal, because we're dying for this stuff. We're dying for an NFL experience. We're dying to I want to get caught up and just play a game and just be like, wow, what an experience. And right now, EA Sports does not bring that to the table. I appreciate you guys checking me out. If you like what you hear, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you feel compelled, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And from me, from my family to yours, I appreciate you. I love you guys. And I will see you soon. Peace.